Hi guys, I'm Miss Mary from Manhasset Library, and today we are going to make a butterfly and a caterpillar from paper plates and toilet paper tubes. Very easy and fun. I'm sure you guys all know the book Very Hungry Caterpillar, so maybe you parents can read the book to your children and help them to make these. They're very easy. So other than toilet paper tubes and a paper plate, actually 2 paper plates, you will need some paint. I have black, red, and green paint. If you don't have paint, you can use markers. It just might take a little bit longer, but that's okay. That's fun. Then you need some scraps of paper, colored paper, any colors that you want. You need some pipe cleaners to make the little antenna and legs on the caterpillars. If you don't have pipe cleaners, you can use little black strips of paper. That will work too. Then you need scissors, a glue stick, some tape, any kind of tape will work. I even use a stapler. You don't have to have a stapler, but if you have one, a black marker and a pencil, and then some kind of craft sticks or chopsticks, even a straw will work, just to glue on in here to make your little caterpillars and butterflies into puppets. These are my craft sticks, so they're a little different than my sample, but use straws or whatever you have. And that's about it. You do need some water, paintbrushes. A paintbrush. This is the sponge ones I use a lot. And some paper towels, just so you don't make a mess. Okay? So let's get crafting. So guys, the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take our toilet paper tube and we're gonna cut it in half. Maybe get some help if you need it with this, because this is for the caterpillar's head. We don't need it to be quite so big. So that's good. Either one of them. If it's a little crooked around the bottom, just straighten it. There's that. And this is going to be the butterfly's body. Then you take a paper plate and cut the outside rim. Cut on that rim that the paper plate already makes to get that off. Actually, the easiest way is cut it in half first, because we really just need half of it. Cut around that rim. There we go. So that's going to be the caterpillar's body. And then take another paper plate and we're going to cut it in quarters. With a pencil, I made quarters. You don't have to, because they don't have to be exact. And then you just cut them. Cut it in half first, like that. Then cut it in half again. So these are going to be the butterfly wings. We're going to put them together like that. But the first thing we have to do is paint everything, because we want to let them dry. So here's my paint. I have red, black, and green. These are the brushes I use. One little sponge, and I have this one. And have some water and paper towel handy. So this is going to be, which one? Either one. This is going to be the caterpillar head. So we are going to paint that red. Now I'm not going to paint the whole thing. because I already have one dry, because I don't have time right now to wait for it to dry, but you're going to paint all of these and let them dry. So you can take this brush or the other one, whichever one you want, and just paint the whole thing like that. It's very easy. And just set it aside, but cover the whole thing. Okay? I'm going to leave that there. Then we're going to take this. That's going to be our caterpillar body. That's going to be green. So you take your green paint. Now if you don't have paint, you can do all this with marker. It just will take you a little bit longer, but that's okay. And you just paint the whole thing green like this. And then leave that aside and let it dry. Okay? So I'm going to leave that one because I already have it. And then we're going to take this. Guess what's this going to be? It's going to be the butterfly body, and that's going to be black. So you're going to take, for this one I'm going to use my sponge, but you can use whatever you have, and just paint the whole thing black until it's all covered. And then set it aside and let it dry. Okay? There we go. Now I magically have all these dry because I don't want to wait for a video. So here we go. I have all of these. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get some paper. Any little piece of scrap paper. And cut out, you can draw them if you want. But you really don't need to. Little eye shapes. They can be round, they can be oval. They really can be anything. Whatever you think a caterpillar and a butterfly might have. See, like that. Okay, see if it's the right shape. A little big, a little small, whatever. And once you have one cut out, try and keep the other one around the same size, so it looks better. There's those two, and then you need two more for the butterfly. He's got eyes too. Okay, so now we have 4 little eyes. I'm going to take 2 of them and a black marker, Sharpie, anything, and just put a little eyeball right in the middle of it. And do that with all 4. And then we're going to get a glue stick and glue these onto the toilet paper tubes. Now you make sure everything is dry before you do this. I know mine are dry. Put a lot of glue, or you can use regular glue, white glue, whatever you have. I just think glue stick is magical. So put it wherever you think the eyes should go. about there. Put a lot of glue. Ah. Then put the other one on. And hold it so they stay on there. And then you're going to do the same thing with the butterfly body. We're going to give him eyes too. So here's this. Again, make sure it's dry. I like big eyes. Or you don't, if you have googly eyes at home, you can use those too. They're kind of fun. I like them, but I don't have any right now. So press them on like that. And then we're going to take pipe cleaners. Here we go. Cut it in half. And then bend it like that. And these are going to be the antenna for both of them. Then you're going to take some tape, any kind of tape, and you're going to tape them, tape the antenna inside like that. I know it's a little bit awkward, but it works. If you try to glue this, it's going to be hard, so tape is better. There you go. Do the same thing with our caterpillar. See? There we go. Now what else does this little butterfly need? I think he needs a mouth, doesn't he? So we're going to cut out a little mouth from red paper. And again, you can just cut out any mouth shape that you like. I'm going to cut out a little small one, like this. But you can use whatever you want. You can have his mouth open, closed, whatever. But here's mine. Okay? And put a lot of glue on so it stays. So there we have the butterfly body. Okay. And the caterpillar body. Now, these are the wings of the butterfly, right? I need to bring back my paint for a minute and show you how to, you can decorate these any way you want. You can glue on paper. You can do what you want, but this is what I did. I took my green paint. I'm not going to do all of these because I have it done just so it's dry, but I'll show you what I did. I used the outside rim and I put green and black stripes because I just like green and black. It's colorful and fun, like that. And then I put black on the other stripe, right there, and just let it dry. So I'm not going to do the other one because I have them dried already. So you can do that and then just let it dry. So now we're going to attach our caterpillar body to the head, right here. You can glue it on, but then you have to make sure you leave it there and let it dry a lot. What I did, if you have a stapler just fits inside a toilet paper tube pretty nicely. And you can just staple it on like that. Isn't that cool? Now he needs his little legs. Again, the legs are also going to be pipe cleaners. And his legs are pretty small, so I would get a pipe cleaner and cut it in 3 parts, roughly, like that. Now you can give him as many legs as you really want. But you should have at least 6 legs. My sample, I gave him actually 10 legs. This guy, I think I'll give him 6, just to show you. So then I took the legs, I bent it, and then I put little feet, just bend the pipe cleaner. And then you put the first one right there. You see it? So tape it somewhere underneath his head, like that. So then take the others and do the same thing. Bend it in half and then bend it again to give him little feet. And do as many as you want. I guess he needs at least 5. Then get lots of tape and tape them on wherever you think he needs. Another one here, right? At the end. He needs one there, maybe. So just put the tape on the back. Right up there. And like that. There you go. There's your caterpillar. Almost done. We have one more step, but we're going to go back to the butterfly first. Okay. So we have our butterfly body here. Now we're going to do the wings. Wait until yours are dry, the outside parts. These are ones I already did. Oops. They're dry. Now get lots of colored paper. These are my colors, but really any color you have.
and cut little circular shapes. They don't have to be perfect circles. I cut some here, see? Ovals, circles, and you really just decorate the wings with your circles and a glue stick. And if you go outside the edge, like I just did here, you can cut that off with the scissors. So just put lots of circles. To fill up that space and make it look fun. See, there's all different sizes. And do both of them, of course. You don't want one wing. You need two wings. You can overlap them. You can really do whatever you want. You can leave some white. You can draw on them with markers. Really just have fun with it. That one. And if you need help cutting out circles, I'm sure you can get an adult to help you. They don't have to be circles. I just thought that the combination of the circles and the stripes looks fun and colorful. Don't you think? So just fill up that whole space and make it look really cool and fun. I think that might be good. Maybe we need another red one here. Actually, this red one is going to be too big, so I'm going to cut a bit off it. So you see, you can do whatever you want. Just make it look fun. See? So here we go. And then I'm going to cut off the edges. All those pieces here that are overlapped and don't look very good, just cut them off. There we go. Now we're going to take them and we're going to tape them together like this so that they look like wings. So put the tape on the back. See? There you go. And now we're going to take his body. Here's his body. And that's going to go right there. Now you can glue this on. Make sure his eyes are looking forward. You can glue it on, tape it on. Really, you can do whatever you want. You can tape it on the back, or you can staple it on. Again, the same way. If you use tape, make sure you use a lot of tape to hold all that together. There you go. And now, we have the last part. What do you think that is? We're going to make these look like puppets. So we need 2 little craft sticks or chopsticks or straws or whatever you have. I'm using craft sticks just because I have them. And you put them inside like that. And you have to tape it to the inside. Tape. And just trying to let you see it. So you just put tape on the very inside of the tube to hold that craft stick in there. And if you need to put another piece, that's okay. Or if you need to get help to do this part, yeah, do. But make sure you get that craft stick stuck on there. You can even use masking tape. So there's that guy, the little puppet guy. He's so cute. And you do the same thing on your caterpillar. Get some more tape. Here you go. And tape that in there. You're going to need more than one piece of tape to make sure that is really stuck on there well. That's it. Aren't they fun? Here they are. Together. Both of them. Right? They look cute. So have fun, guys.